Pohela Boishakh being celebrated. Nation welcomes Bengali New Year 1433. China calls for fear-free society at Pohela Boishakh celebration. Prime Minister opens pre-piloting pharma card distribution in Tangail. 7 killed as rice-laden truck overturns in Dodkandi of Kumilla. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Riti Prova with English Bulletin. Pohela Boishakh is being celebrated as the nation ushers in the Bengali New Year 1433 with colour, music and renewed hope, leaving behind weariness of the past year. With the first light of the morning, the Bengali calendar turns a new page, bidding farewell to 1432 and welcoming a fresh beginning marked by vibrant festivity and cultural pride. Sheikh Abdul Salam has more.
Pohela Boishakh, the first day of Bengali New Year, returned again. There was rhythmic drumbeat, songs and dance to welcome the Bengali New Year 1433. People started gathering in front of the Faculty of Fine Arts at Dhaka University since the morning. Bamboo, cane and paper-made sculptures dominated the traditional New Year procession, newly named Boishakhi Shobhajatra. Like previous years, the Faculty of Fine Arts brought out the traditional procession with the theme Harmony of the New Year, Revival of Democracy. It featured key motifs: rooster, dotara, pigeon, elephant and horse, symbolizing strength, creativity, peace, dignity and movement. There were representations of small ethnic groups, Lalun ideals and the rural Bangladesh. Pohela Boishakh unites the Bengali nation in a sense of nationalism. The event becomes a meeting of roots for every Bengali. Let the journey of the new year begin with the wish for peace, stability and security in public life. Best wishes for all. Shubho Noboborsho. Sheikh Abdul Salam, English Desk, ATN News.
There were various arrangements of Dhaka University campus marking the Pohela Boishakh. Different departments and student platforms arranged cultural programs throughout the day. Traditional music, dance performances and recitations enlivened the campus. The campus became a festive ground as students, cultural activists and visitors gathered at different venues. Foreigners were also present at the celebrations. Besides, traditional amusement rides like Nagordola and toy trains entertained children. The cultural organization China held its customary Bengali New Year celebration at Ramna Bottomole in Dhaka with calls for fear-free society. On the first morning of Boishakh, artists of the institution welcomed the new year through melodious performances. China marked this year's Pohela Boishakh with a strong call for cultural freedom, tolerance and fearlessness. The program formally began with a chorus performance of the song Jago Alok Lagone as the first light of dawn broke. From the early morning, children, women and men began arriving at Ramna dressed in traditional Boishakhi attire. Foreign nationals living in Dhaka were also present there. Foreign diplomats in Dhaka have extended greetings marking the Bengali New Year 1433. In a recorded video message, British High Commissioner Sarah Cook extended New Year greetings. In the video posted on High Commission's Facebook page, she said Pohela Boishakh festival is her favorite. US Ambassador Brent Christensen posted a greeting message on the embassy's social media. A greeting message from French Ambassador Jean-Marc Charles was posted on the embassy's Facebook page on the eve of New Year. In his greeting message, German Ambassador Rudiger Loth expressed hope for good things for everyone. Embassies of various countries like China, Russia, India, Italy, Sweden and Switzerland posted New Year greetings on their respective social media. Mentioning that 40% people of the country are involved in agriculture, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman said, "The people of Bangladesh will remain well if the farmers remain well." Tariq Rahman made the comment while launching pre-piloting farmer card distribution at Shohid Maruf Stadium in Tangail today. He handed over farmer card and saplings of trees to 15 farmers. Extended greetings to all, the Prime Minister said Pohela Boishakh is linked with the farmers. That is why the day has been selected for farmer card distribution. The cards will be given to 22,000 farmers of 11 upajilas. He said agro-based industries will be established in agriculture-dependent areas. The Prime Minister reached Tangail from Dhaka by bus AM around 11:15 am. 7 people travelling on a rice-laden truck were killed and 6 others seriously injured in a road accident at Daudkandi of Kumilla. The tragic incident took place at Hasanpur area on Dhaka-Chattogram highway early Tuesday. Officer in charge of Daudkandi Highway Police Station, Iqbal Bahar Mojumdar, confirmed the fatalities. Quoting witnesses, police said the truck travelling from Dinajpur to Chattogram veered off the road after the driver lost control. At the time, 13 passengers were riding on top of the vehicle. 7 men were killed on the spot after being crushed under the truck. The victims have been identified: Mohammad Afzal Hussain, Shohrab Hussain, Salek, Shumon, Bishu, Abu Hussain and Abdur Rashid. The injured were rescued and taken to a local hospital. Now a short break. We will be back soon with US and Iran to hold second round of peace talks this week. Barca to face tough Champions League match in tonight. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Pohela Boishakh is a universal festival of all Bengali-speaking people all over the world. The day also celebrated at ATN News office in capital's Karan Bazar. On the occasion of Pohela Boishakh, ATN News is hosting a 2-day festival. In addition to broadcasting news for the audience, the staff of ATN News have also revelled in the festive joy. They are celebrating Pohela Boishakh with joy and happiness and exchanging cordial greetings. Defender and Resorts Limited is the sponsor of the 2-day Boishakh festival at ATN News. Now news around the world. A second round of peace talks between Iran and the US will be held this week. A US official said Islamabad has offered to mediate in the second round of talks. The official indicated that the ball is in the Iranian court on ending the Mid-East war. The diplomats accelerated efforts on Tuesday towards a new round of peace talks after weekend negotiations failed to produce a deal in Islamabad. However, Switzerland is also being considered as a venue along with Islamabad. Meanwhile, speaking at White House Monday, US President Donald Trump claimed Iran had called and they would like to make a deal very badly, but he will not come to any agreement that allows Tehran to have a nuclear weapon. As of latest development so far, Iran said it could suspend uranium enrichment for up to 5 years. However, US President Trump's administration insisted on 20 years. Officials from both countries said. According to New York Times report, 2 senior Iranian officials and 1 US official told US and Iran have traded proposals for a suspension of Iranian nuclear activities during weekend negotiations in Pakistan, but remain far apart on the length of any agreement. However, Trump rejected Iran's offer. Russia has offered to hold Iran's entire stockpile of enriched uranium safely as part of any deal. Russian President Vladimir Putin's spokesman and Kremlin press secretary Dmitry Peskov made the remarks at a briefing on Monday. He said the proposal was made by President Putin in conversations with both the United States and regional states. The offer still stands but has not been acted upon. The proposal discussed via a phone call with Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian following the failure of Islamabad talks aims to reduce nuclear risks by removing the material from Iran while allowing it to be converted into civilian reactor fuel under Russian supervision. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Tuesday put forward a 4-point proposal on promoting peace and stability in the Middle East. According to state broadcaster Xinhua News Agency, President Xi shared the proposal during a meeting with the UAE's Abu Dhabi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan in Beijing. It highlights the principles of peace talks, coexistence, national sovereignty, and international rule of law, as well as the need for security and development coordination. Xi said the sovereignty, security, and territorial integrity of the Gulf countries in the Middle East should be sincerely respected. Pope Leo XIV said he does not fear US President Trump's administration and will continue to speak out for peace and against the war in Iran. He made the remarks after being attacked by Trump for being terrible for foreign policy. In comments aboard the papal flight to Algiers, Pope Leo said, "Too many people are suffering in the world today. Too many innocent people are being killed. He thinks someone has to stand up and say there is a better way to do this." Pope said he does not want to get into debate with US President Donald Trump. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Pohela Boishakh being celebrated. Nation welcomes Bengali New Year 1433. China calls for fear-free society at Pohela Boishakh celebration. Prime Minister opens pre-piloting farmer card distribution in Tangail. 7 killed as rice-laden truck overturns in Daudkandi of Kumilla. US and Iran to hold second round of peace talks this week. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with ATN News.